I really, really despise the elliptical machine. I get no satisfaction from being on this thing. I used to run on a treadmill, which I loved. I loved the rhythm, the rhythmic pounding of my feet and my breathing. It was very methodical. And if I had the right playlist on, I could almost run with my eyes closed. And I definitely hit that endorphin high. But this elliptical is different. I don't know what it is. I just don't get the same satisfaction out of it. And I definitely do not hit that endorphin high. I've been mostly walking outside because I like to walk, and I like to walk outside, and it's practical because we have a dog who needs to be walked. So if I go for a walk, then the dog goes for a walk. Currently, my dog is not next to me exercising. So that means I have an extra thing that I have to do now, which is fine. But as the queen of multitasking, I really do prefer to kill two birds with one stone. So what brought me to the treadmill today is a couple things. Lately, number one, my walking hasn't been cardio enough. I can't seem to work up a pace that gets me into that cardio heart rate that my Fitbit tracks. So that's one. Two, I was on a walk last week trying to pick up my pace and was going pretty fast. I tripped on a sidewalk crack and went flying forward about the width of a driveway, and I landed on my knee, I landed on my hand, on my shoulder. Thankfully, I didn't hit my head, but it messed me up physically for several days. And it also kind of messed me up mentally. I'm only 47, but nothing makes you feel older than falling down while walking. So for those two reasons, I decided to hit the elliptical, which is located outside in our shop. I'm currently looking out at a cat who is very interested in coming into this garage. Oh, all right, bye-bye. I've also been freaking out about my health lately, in general. I have a friend who's around my age who recently had a series of strokes that hit her pretty hard. It was discovered the strokes were likely caused by a blood clot, which was likely caused by ovarian cancer that was discovered. So that was a double whammy. Also, Luke Perry of 90120 and Riverdale fame died at 52 of a massive stroke. My mom, who is still alive but barely, has suffered many strokes in her life, beginning, we think, in her late 60s. And so, while I don't live a completely unhealthy lifestyle, I am starting to get the feeling that I should be a little bit more intentional about what I'm doing, because I still have things that I want to say and that I want to do, and I don't think I'm going to be ready to be done with all of that within the next 10 years. So here I am on this god-awful, extremely boring machine, talking to you to keep myself busy. For the last 10 years or so, I sort of haven't made it my priority to lose weight. It's kind of not my thing. At least that's what I tell myself. But I mostly just want to be healthy. And there's this weird thing I have where as long as I'm flexible, I feel like I'm okay. So I'm always stretching, I'm always doing yoga, I'm always doing that thing where you put your hands behind your back like this. And bending over, touching the floor without bending my knees, twisting, squatting, all that stuff. And I've always told myself, as long as I can stay flexible, I'm gonna feel good about myself. Chubby girl yoga, that's all I care about. But I'm realizing that part of stroke prevention is good cardio, and part of being able to function is having strong knees, strong quads, and a strong core so I can hold my back straight. So I guess I'm trying to do more now because I want to keep being able to hold this body up for a little bit longer. But man, it's so boring. Okay. Well, that was 20 minutes of hills and valleys, but not really hills and valleys, because this is a boring, stupid machine. So it was really just harder than easy, then harder than easy. So I'm in the cool down phase. Curious if you exercise or if you don't exercise regularly. And if you do exercise, what motivates you? Like, are you just like a self-motivated person who just likes to be badass and get out there and do it? Or are you more like me and you need some sort of external motivation, like the potential for death? So I'm just curious. Leave me a comment and tell me what motivates you to exercise. And if you don't exercise, leave me a comment and tell me why. Like, what are all your excuses? I have so many excuses. I need to learn some new excuses, so tell me all your excuses. All right, let me know.